strapping on your seatbelt, because not only does this guy love driving his collection of fast cars, the first time we heard him, we were in Thailand at a Success Olympics with about 4,000 people. I think we were just the new blue diamonds in the business, and he was closing the Success Summit. And he's become a friend over the years. And I went back and I sent him the notes that I had from that Success Olympics, and it was incredible. So he graduated with a master's degree in, I want to get this right, computer science, and a financial degree from University of Pennsylvania. He lives in Bangkok with his beautiful and very talented wife, Jirwan, who's his business partner. I wish we had enough time to have both of them because we could go on for hours. He has two incredible daughters, one who's getting ready to go to medical school. He is a 19-year team elite, Circle of Excellence 3, almost Circle Excellence 4. He's a 3-year platinum. And what I love about him is this is what he said. These are his words. He said, when I came back from the U.S., Nu Skin is my first and last job in my life. So he is going to wrap this up, bring this home, and I am just grateful because it's very late in Thailand, and I love his mentality. He said, Jeff, I need to bring the energy. I don't want to record it. I want to be live, so I'm going to turn it over to Trin. I'm grateful for you, brother. You rock, and let's bring it all home.
All right, this is sound is clear?
Yes, sound is clear. Great.
Okay, we here in Bangkok it's almost 2 a.m. Okay, and first of all, I'd like to thank all my dear friends. It's my pleasure, it's my honor to be here, and I have been with Nu Skin more than 20 years, you know. And the thing is, when I first started Nu Skin, I have been. I will tell you about my history or in my background of the Nu Skin a bit, you know, because I have been graduated from state. I have 2 masters. A lot of people, a lot of my friends always ask me, you know, you have 2 masters from USA, from the state, and your university is the top 5 or top 10 of the world. But why you have been do Nu Skin business, you know? Nu Skin business is my first and my last job. But the thing is this, when you want to do something, you have to ask yourself, it's not about you, it's not about where you're going. Can you tell me and can you tell your family where you're going? Can you imagine when you're going to be there when you are 90 years old? What you're going to look like? What you're going to have? What you're going to be? What in your mindset? And if you cannot answer your question, that is your problem. I have been clear from the day one until now, more than 20 years. I'm going to be with the Nu Skin, and even I'm speaking with you guys on Zoom. I never sit. You see, I'm standing because of what? Because of I want to send all energy to you, to the USA right now. And that is the key, you know. You have to know where you're going. When I first start the Nu Skin, I have a lot of obstacles. That time is 1997. You know what happened in 1997? All the economy around the world is an economic crisis. And they have the big crisis in Thailand. Right now, it's the same a bit crisis like COVID-19 right now. It is normal. You take this situation as a normal thing. It's going to be happening. It's always have the problem, inside the problem, always have opportunities. Okay? In 1997, when economic crisis, everything going down, all the big companies shutting down, all the bank, even the financials or the finance company, 60 companies shutting down. What happened to Thai economies? They are going down. And that is the time I started to do Nu Skin. Because when I flew back from US to Bangkok, I just feel like this is a company, it's a rock solid company. No one gonna beat the Nu Skin. That is in my mindset. Okay, I'm gonna build the Nu Skin business in Thailand to be a very huge business because of whatever you think is right. Okay, if you think you're going to be successful, it's going to be successful. If you think you cannot be successful, you're going to be fail, like that. Whatever you think, always right. And that's why you have to very careful what you're thinking. And people, when they look at our success, they always say we are lucky. But I want to say this, behind of the lucky is we have a lot of problem and obstacle. The people that time in Thailand, all the people lost a job. The people don't have enough money to buy the things, even for the living. What do you think they're gonna do the no skin business? No. And that time I built the BR, the executive like this. I built one by one. Okay, I built from one, I built two, I built three, four, and one by one until 10, until 100, 200, 300. And I got 700 BR order, 700 executive. And when crisis coming, you know what happened? Overnight, all these 700 in the morning, you, you, you don't want to hear this, okay? All 700, they quit. They quit all the business. That is the that is the problem. I don't think it's a problem. I think it should happen somewhere because of economic crisis. And I lost 700 executive overnight. Okay, no one gonna continue to do the no skin. But the big problem is not about that. The big problem is the people who buy the products of the no skin, they carry all the product back to the company and return the product to the company. And that's what. And that's mean when I got a check, commission check from no skin, I think I'm only one or few people in the no skin world who got the check from the no skin company and they have the minus in front of the check. That's mean what? That's mean when I got the minus, it mean what? It mean they have to deduct the commission from the next month, what I'm doing. That's why people they're not around with the business. And I just feel like it's okay because No Skin is a rock solid company. It's not their fault. It's not my fault. Okay? It's not No Skin fault. It's not my fault. We have the best products in the world. We have the best compensation on the world. But economy going down, that's why people they quit the business. That's matter. I will build again. And my wife, they cry and they cry and they cry, and they ask me what we have to do. I say, easy, we build again. And all my executive, they left the business and I have one left only. Okay, I have one guy. They always call me for all night long, every night for continue for 90 days. They call me every night for 6 hours. They just make decision again and again, and every decision they're gonna go and they're gonna quit. They're gonna go. They're gonna quit like that. But I always tell them not to quit this business. And that time, only one left. I have one BR left, and I start to build again. And when I get the commissions, I have to deduct the commission check first for 3 months. And the commission check is not a little bit. It's about if I remember about 30,000 US dollars. Deduct the commission check, and I have to deduct that one first. And that guy still with me 22 years now. Now he's still my front line. He is my 10 MDC. Okay, he is my circle excellent 3 of my front line. Because of one decision at that day, they make a decision not to quit the business. Okay, whatever happens, they won't quit the business because you just imagine, yourself. Okay, you are the one can make everything is happen. You just like computers. You just like computers. When you buy the new computers, when you buy in the new computers, nothing in there. Okay, you have to put software inside, right? Let's say when you put PowerPoint inside, you put Zoom inside, whatever. When you open the computer, you will see Microsoft inside, PowerPoint inside. The same thing as your brain. Whatever you put in, they will stuck in there. Okay. If you have like a positive thinking all the times, you're gonna be positive thing, and you're gonna do thing positive. Okay. I never watch the newspaper. I never read. I never watch the news because news always tell the bad news. Okay, and I don't care about the news. I have to focus where I'm going. And at that time, right, when I start to do the business again, and I go on one by one, I build executive, 2, 3, 4, 100, 200, 300, up to 4 to 500 executive have been built the second time. And you know what happened the second time? They have the bad company come to the Thailand. A lot of bad company like a binary, a bad company like money games, pyramid selling, and they face to the new skin company, and we sat at the same we face to face at the same buildings and the same same floor of the buildings, and they just take all the no skin distributor. Because in Thailand, we have no clues about the no skin, we have no clues about the network marketing, and the people that think they get rich quick scheme is gonna make a lot of money. Okay, the pyramid sellings, they just take all the no skin at that time. All my no skin, almost 80%, they moved to the binary companies, and I lost again second time. I lost about 3 or 400 executives at that time, the second time. You know what I'm doing? Same thing. If they going, I will build again, and I'm gonna build bigger than what we have lost. And I start to do again. At at that day, I know no one can stop us as long as we are moving forward. Okay, No Skin is the best company, and we just know we are. I have been with No Skin more than 20 years. The one I really love is our founder. That is my guru, to make me stay forever with this company, because I know his heart, I know what he's doing, and I know all our founders. They have the big heart. That's why I can say I can very peaceful in the rest of my life here in No Skin. I can trust him. They are very honest people. That's why I'm be here always. Even have more problem than this, I will build again. In year 1992, right? I have been graduate from master of in the University of the in USA. This is very long time, and I have been use the products more than 20 years, and see the big result. Because right now, when I reunion with my friends, and we see very big result, because I'm more than 20, I'm more than 50 years old. My kid is very big already. Go to the university, to the med school, and and I always tell my friend like this: as a more as a age more than 50 years old, if you find my wrinkle on my face, one wrinkle, I get you 1 million. Two wrinkle, I give you 2 million. If you can find wrinkle on my face, because I use the new skin, and this is see very different from other people. That is the why we can sell the product, and why product is very powerful. I always teach my downline like this. You always keep in mind 3 things you have to do at all time. Number one, you have to be core leaders. You have to do core habits every day. Second, your GSV, okay, your GV, group sale volume, you have to have at least 5,000 or 10 block, okay, at least every month. The third one, you have to be 5+. The 5+ is mean every event, small event, big event, just like live event, Success Olympic, and Success Summit, or flying, or event. You have to have at least new 5 people. Okay, that is the 3 key thing about the you have to do at all time. I have been recruit people for all the time. Like last month, I have the new frontline BR, okay, and the month before, I have another frontline BR as well. That's why that is the reason why I have been qualified consecutive year, 19 years team elite, and that is we teach all our downline to do our core leaders, and that's why the core habits have been very important, because you and me, we're not the same country, but we are the same team. We use the same thing, 7 core habits. Okay, if you look at yourself, you ask yourself, the reason you're not successful because of, are you in the core habits all the time? It's easy to do, right? Everything is easy to do. It's gonna be easy to not do too. That means if they are easy, all right, it's gonna be easy to not to do too. You ask yourself, you be 100% use the products. You have to use at least 25 products. Have to use that. I use more than 25. That means the first core habit I have been gone through. The second, you do the 15 presentation every month. That is at least. That means what? That means I have been doing more than 90 presentation a month. But we have bottom line 15 at least. That means at least have you do the second core habit, and you create the 2 ADR every month. If you create the 2 more end user every month, what happens? When you see your DSV, okay, your DSV, your ADR gonna have more than 5,000 points, right? And did you achieve more than 3,000 points before the date of 15 every month? I have been done that also. But the first 5 years in the core habits, I cannot do every core habits, But I have to be practiced, have practice to do the core habit. The core habit have to be practiced to do, and you have to be focused on the core habit. If you ask me what is the thing I want in my life, I can tell like this, Nu Skin give me everything already. Okay. Now I want you to be like me. I want everyone to be successful. We're gonna help more family. We're gonna help more children. We're gonna help each other because we have gratitude. We get from the Nu Skin. We get everything. We have time freedoms. But I cannot allow to say freedom in US. Okay, right? That is very funny. I talk to Jeff and say, I got everything from Nu Skin. I got the freedom from Nu Skin, but not allowed to say freedoms to do Nu Skin to get the freedom. Okay, it's very funny. Out there, they have a lot of people is suffering right now. We have to bring our opportunity to share them, to let them know we have the great one, and that is about the Nu Skin. And when you are the core habit, you have to be the team player. Team player is mean what? It mean we help each other. Doesn't matter what. Okay, it's no condition. We're gonna help each other. We are the same. We are the same companies. We are the same family, and we will help all way down, all way there. Okay, and along the way, you not expect to be easy, but you expect you to be doing more. Okay, I have some photo to share, and let me share some screen. And I don't know they can share or not, because even in my background is my house. You see my house in my background. That is I get from Nu Skin because I have been do very hard work for long enough, more than 20 years to get that one. Okay, but maybe it's not gonna happen to everyone. But you have to work very hard and long enough. Okay, and everyone can be the better person, and everyone can be the awesome. Okay, And I believe one thing, everyone can success, can, because in your mind, if your mind think you can be successful, everyone have to be successful. Without practice, you cannot be successful. You have to practice to do things to get better all the way. Okay, and when you make a dream come true because of the new skin. That's why I'm very successful, because I set the goal with the new skin only. All my life, all my dreams, I dream with new skin. I wake up with new skin. I eat with new skin. All my every breath of my heart is with new skin. That's why I'm very successful. If you are set the goal and dream with new skin, you're gonna become the top leaders of the new skin as well. Okay, and this is very important about the gratitude. The gratitude is everything in your life. If you have the gratitude of the your upline, you have the gratitude of the companies, you have to have the gratitude of your parents, you have the gratitude of your children, your son and your daughter. You say thank you all around the things, all around yourself. That's gonna make things more easy. My mom teach me two things I have to be do all the time is to say thank you and to say sorry. Okay, you have to set the goal for your life. Okay, and even you can shrink them to be shorter. That means what? If you want to set your goal to be successful in 5 years, you have to know your action plan, what you have to do. Some people, they have the dream, but they don't have the deadline. The dream gonna come to be real one with the deadline. If your goal without deadline is gonna be the daydream. Okay. And everything you have to be very honest to yourself and to everyone. Okay. I think this is the most important in my life. I always do the right thing my whole life, my whole life, because of the truth is good enough. You don't have to remember anything, because the truth you don't have to remember, and the thing, and when you have to lift all the people around you to get higher. When they are higher, they will lift yourself. All of them will lift yourself to be higher too. That means you have to be fought for good to being the to being the to being the good people to you. You just like magnetic, because beware your thought, because whatever you think gonna become your word. Whatever you say gonna become your action, and your action gonna lead your destiny. And you have to be aware of your thinking. That your thinking they become from some input like a news, like a newspaper, like a bad or like a good, with the people surrounding you. And if you are always thinking the positive and you act positive, I never have a problem in my life. I saw everything is no problem. Even right now, COVID-19, I just feel like this is no problem. This is just like a new challenger to challenge me to do better. Last 3 months, our volume is increased 30%, 20%, and 15%, and increase all the time. All my people, they have very clear in mindset to be positive all the time. All right, and when you level up, this is very important. When you level up, you have been leveled up by your core leaders or core habits. You have to level up on that. You be first yourself, and you build your team. You build all your team to level up on the core leader as well. And your team, when they multiply, go to the new people to be the core leader. Same the core habits. Same 7 core habits. Okay, you be the 100% use the product. You do the 15 presentation. Okay, you create 2 ADR, and you achieve 3,000 before 15th of the month, and you just read and listen to the OTT tools, and attend the all OTG meetings, become the team player. That is the core leaders doing. You be yourself first, okay? You build yourself and you build your team, and your team will build all the new people to multiply all the core habits. This is very important to the level up. And for me, along the way, 22 years, I can say this: recruit is everything. You need the new blood all the time, okay? Without the new people, you cannot breathe, okay? Without the new people, without the new blood, your organization not going to be big. You have to understand one thing: people quit the business is normal, okay? When you see the obstacle, it's the normal, okay? When the people say bad about the business, it's the normal. This is normal. You have to replace them with the good people. Have been long time I have been heard with Greg Roney have been speech, you know. They say we have to don't recruit the bad apple to our company, and or that bad apple, bad people, not to be our organization, something like that. And that's still remind me all the time. But your recruiting for the new blood is just everything. And the thing, you have to make everything positive to be daily habit, okay? To be the force for good mindset, I have to be thank you for force for good mindset, because Sandy always talk about the force for good. Greg and Steve always talking about the positive and force for good, and I have been absorbed that more than 20 years, and make the positive for the daily habit and every day, and you'll be very successful, okay? And I think my time is very this okay. I don't know. I don't know. I can Jeff. I can share this.
Yes, of course. Yes.
Okay. Okay. This is my house. This is every single cent of this house is come from Nu Skin. And my house, you see this? You have the logo. You see the logo Nu Skin. Even my swimming pool is a Nu Skin logo. It's the old one, okay? And I have the private jet, you see. I park private jet in my swimming pool, okay? I'm just kidding. This is my private jet of my kid, okay? We love Nu Skin. Even our swimming pool, when I'm swim every day, we see the logo of the Nu Skin swimming pool. Yeah. And this is what we call Nu Skin home. And this is my new one. This new one is under construction, and this one gonna be my last home. I'm not gonna build a home again. This is hopefully you will love it, and you are welcome when you are in Thailand. Okay, you are welcome with the Nu Skin home. I can do the tours as well. Yeah. Who love car? I love. I'm drive very fast. I drive car very fast. You know, that's why I want to compare all the brands: the Lamborghini, Porsche, Ferrari, McLaren. I have to compare all of them. Which one is the best one? And I find out already which one is the best one. Okay, I know which one is the best, and they go very fast. All right. And I come back to stop sharing right now. Okay. And I think it's you can, Jeff, if you have some Q&A, I can answer. You know.
Trin, I want to thank you. I mean, I've heard you so many times. You're a rock star, man. It's awesome. I have 7 pages of notes. So
I see.
Always learning from you. So obviously you've created massive success over a long period of time. How hard? I know you work now and you're building. How hard did you work at the beginning? How many hours? How many presentations? Because what you created is a small percentage of the people, which meant you did unbelievable things. I'd love you to share what it took. How many hours a day?
Okay. All right. In the first 5 years, okay, if the people who not work with Nu Skin less than 5 years, you consider you're not starting yet. Okay, you have to work with Nu Skin more than 5 years first, because some people always say, "Oh, I don't get the result." What you expect the result? You work just not even 5 years. I wake up in the morning, 6 in the morning. I start to recruiting. I write a plan in the morning, in the in the in the morning, in the afternoon, in the mid afternoon, in the late afternoon, and I always sleep after midnight. Midnight after midnight. I can say like this: I can work, I can wake up, and I sleep at the same day. That means I sleep after midnight, always like that. 5 years. The success is not easy. You're not gonna get what you want, what, but you're gonna get what you deserve. Okay? You're not gonna get what did you want. You want to be the millionaire and billionaire. You're not gonna get that, but you're gonna deserve what did you action to do this, to do that, and you have to work long enough to see yourself successful. Some people they quit the business before they see themselves to successful. I can say this word: you closer than you think, but you quit faster than you closer. I don't know what to say, but sometimes you closer than you think. It's very close. If you remember my story, all my team, or they quit, I have been one left BR. Now he's at 10 MDC, and another 3 years he become 20 MDC. What did you think if they quit the business at that time? I always give them mindset every day, 6 hours for 90 days to not let them quit. But I'm very sad, and mostly I'm sad with this because the one bigger than him is my sister-in-law. Okay? My sister-in-law, that time they are the Blue Diamonds, but they quit. They have the team bigger than that one. That one stay with me right now, 10 MDC. Their team bigger. When they quit, I talk to them all the time to not quit the business. I will help her to build a business again, but she not listen to me. If she is still on at that time until now, she become the 10 MDC as well. But she quit the business, but she not come back, and she go to with another MLM company. Yes, yes. I never tell this story to anyone before, and we are family, we can say that. But I don't want to mention of the company name, okay? Start by U, end up by Y, in Utah-based company, okay? And and they go there, and right now it's not successful, and 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 that is the most have been very sad with that. That's because of your mindset. It's very important, and that's why the hard work have been requirements for the successful. Without hard working and not long enough, you won't successful. I'm believing this, I'm not believing like a lucky, no lucky, it's no lucky. But when you make it done, you have to make it very fast, very quick, because you get older every day. If you ask me right now, I'm gonna recruit like I gonna recruit people like a first 5 year. I say no, I cannot. I have I don't have the feeling like first 5 year. That's why the first 5 year I have to do the best. I always have the concept I do the best all the time. I do the best and I forget the rest. And always like that. I never see the obstacle, I never see the problem. I always see the positive thing. I recruit 10 people, or then 10 they say no, I go on 11. I recruit 20 people, they say no, I go on 21. I recruit 30 people, they say no, I go on 31. I don't care. I'm not count people who say no. I just count people who say yes. That's it. That's it. I recruit 100 people, they say no, I not count on that. I just count 5 people who say yes to me. And I build that 5 people become 100. That's it. And I forget 95 people who say no. You have to learn to do this, You cannot do that at the first time. You have to learn and practice to do this. Practice to forget the bad thing, forget to people who say no. If you can forget that, you're going to be very happy. But if you work hard enough, you won't think to quit, and you won't think the bad thing, because you have no time to think bad. Okay, because when you work hard enough, you just have the few hours to sleep. That's it. That is Jeff. Yeah.
Trin, I have one last question before we let you go to sleep.
Yes.
What do you recommend to everyone to work on their mindset? Because you need to do the action, right? You got to do the inviting and the recruiting, but you also need to equally work hard on yourself. What do you do? What do you teach your teams?
Oh, I teach my team like this. Every single second, if you want to turn left, you cannot turn right at the same seconds. Okay, the same second. If you want to think positive, you cannot stop to think negative. You cannot stop to think negative. Only one thing can stop negative is you have to think positive at the same second, instead of the negative. Like when you say, okay, I go like this. When I say not think negative, you cannot stop negative. But at that second, if you think other things like a positive, that you can stop think negative. Because that is have to be very practiced. Like when you, okay, I give you some example. When you see the Ferrari car always red, right? The 80 to 90% of the Ferrari is the red colors, and the red colors represent Ferrari. And if you can think the Ferrari on yellow, can you think that? No, you cannot. You're gonna think the Ferrari is red, always red. You see that if you think you want to think other things, you have to put some other car in there instead of Ferrari. You don't want to think Ferrari on red, you have to put Lamborghini on yellow in there. You cannot be just like, I'm not gonna think Ferrari, but you always gonna think Ferrari because it's there. Same thing when you are negative is there. When you want to stop negative, you cannot. Only one way, you have to think positive instead of the negative at the same time, like a real time, that is gonna be make yourself very successful. And how to make the positive all the time. I give you my habits, okay, my whole habits. In the morning, when I wake up, I turn on the YouTube. I select the one in the YouTube. Right now, they have a lot of in YouTube. Okay, you select the positive one, and you select the one who say good and give you the energy. You listen to them. In the morning, the first time I have to give the food on my brains. I turn on the YouTube for 30, 45 minutes and 1 hour. I listen all the positive things. Second, I cut the crap. When I cut the crap, it means what? I'm not going to put the negative in my mind. That means I'm not going to watching the news. I'm not going to read newspapers because I'm on the way to be successful. News and newspaper cannot touch on my brain. Okay, that's all negative thing. You just imagine when you cannot think negative. Who gonna stop you? No one can stop you because you're not gonna think negative because you don't know what is negative is, right? That is the first thing in every day I have been doing. I pick up the book and I read the book. In what we have been recommend the book to our dialect to read. They will pick up the same book and we're gonna talk with the same story. We're gonna have the same feelings because we read the book. Okay, we read the book and that we start with the new day like that, or the positive thing. When I have positive, I start to call people. Okay, when I call people, I'm the old-fashioned. I'm still used to call people, recruit people, and just talk to them to let them get in the Zoom. Okay, because we have the Zoom every day, and that's how we start the day. Okay, Jeff.
Trin, thank you so much. Everyone around the world is grateful for you bringing your knowledge, your energy, your young, wrinkle-free face. And I can't wait to come back to see you in Thailand and your wife and your family.
Yeah, welcome. Yeah.
And I like to
Yeah,
drive,
you are welcome.
so I'm looking forward to driving some of the cars.
Okay, you can drive every car and you can compare which one is the best. I will tell you later which one is the best. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Keep on inspiring everyone. Now is the best time to take action with New Skin. Thank you for being with us, and we will see you soon. Have a great day, everyone.
Yeah, thank you.